Welcome to my live streams. Today is 117 day coming in the live streams and discussing some of the random topics of my life, as well as few of the important lessons which I have learned throughout the day that definitely will be helpful for you who you are watching right now, or maybe 5 or 6 years from now. If I am rewatching those videos, it will give me an important I would say important learning method or learning curve for myself, where I can see and think myself that one day I was in this specific stage and today I was super duper smart or maybe super duper fool persons who is rich entrepreneurs which rich and entrepreneur persons 5 or 10 years from now. Anyway, let's come to this straight to the point. First thing first, when I took any Lime scooter ride every single day, there is a first ride which you will get for free. And obviously, whenever you had free ride for the first time of that day, in that cases, you would definitely gonna utilize it. So what happened is the place where I live, the subway is quite far the from my home. Therefore, one day I was trying to go to my sister house. I believe it was sister house. Yeah, I think it was sister house. And obviously I had to take a bus and then subway and eventually go into that specific locations. Again, since the bus it was taking too much time to get into the subway stations, and that is the reason I said, oh, there is a Lime scooter was showing near to my area. So let's go there, grab the limes, and immediately boom, get into the scooter. And within 8 or 7 minutes, I can reach to the subway. On the other hand, if I take the bus, that will going to consumes my 20 to 25 minute exact. So what happened was whenever I turned on the scooter, obviously at the first I didn't realize the scooter was broken. And whenever since you are having a free ride as well as the time was quite short, so you are extremely hurried. So in those situations, you are not concerned about if the Lime scooter wheels is working or brake is working, none of that shit. As usual, from my name, Zachary, how are you doing? From where you are watching, just let me know. Because I come on the live stream every single day. Sometimes we play Roblox as well. But today we are not playing that because, hey, Ronnie, how are you doing? From where you are watching, just let me know. And basically, I was just telling some random stuff about a Lime scooter where I started the Lime scooter, and then eventually, whenever I was about to click on the accelerations, that things didn't work. That is completely didn't work. The back wheels was broken before somebody broke it, and then I called the Lime support, and the Lime support guy. Remember, this is a business strategy. Many of the time, these people they use in order to avoid giving away the refund or avoid giving away those free rides in my cases. Did you get it from the Temu? Dude, this is not Temu, this is Lime Scooter. Lime Scooter, which is a free ride. It is one of the most famous scooter in New York City as well as some of the other places in the United States. So you can't get it from the Temu. Those scooter are yeah, those scooter are you have to pay while you ride, and they charge shitload of money to the people who pay out of their pockets. Or generally speaking, I before in 2023 when I used to ride the Lime scooter, they used to charge me around 0. I would say 0.70 or 70, not 70, I would say 0.15 or 0.20 cents per minute. But guess what? In 2025, they were charging more than that amount, around like 0.80 or maybe 0.40, everything combined together, which charge a hell lot of money. However, if you have Medicaid and those stuff, then you put the Medicaid programs and eventually they give you a free ride, which is 30 minutes on the first day. when you are starting the day at that time. So what happened was I called that particular person's the technical support. He told me that, hey, no worry, you can just stop the limes, and he will write a note into the ride that, hey, this person will gonna get a free ride for the next times. Silvestri, how are you doing? From where you're watching, just let me know. And then what happened was today I was trying to get a Lime scooter ride because I was getting very late for the work. And that is the reason, you know what, let's take a Lime scooter ride and eventually go into the exact subway station locations. Hey, my name, what the heck, my name, how are you doing? From where you are watching, just let me know. And by this time in New York City is like 12, 11 a.m. in the morning, I would say. um outside weather was super duper good. So as usual, whenever I started the Lime scooter, in back of my mind, I'm dead serious, they will gonna charge me. Yeah, my name. That is crazy. Hey, crazy, how are you doing? From where you're watching, just let me know. And then after I reached to the subway station, they immediately charged me around $4. I called the support. I told them, hey, obviously, whenever somebody told you, hey, I'm going to give you a free ride, next times, at these times, we are canceling the ride. So at that time, you in your back of mind that, okay, next time, whenever I will get charged, I will just call them up and I will get a refund. So same exact way, I called them up. Hey, I got charged for a specific ride, and you guys told me I will get a refund if I call you back. Bro, this girl, she was saying that no. It is true that you should get a refund, but here was the conditions. The condition was the day which you had an issue with a specific lime, and then you call the lime support, and the other guy who end the ride and wrote a notes, it was September 12th. On the same day, if you could have taken an another ride at a different time, then only we could have given you a refund of that specific ride. I go, wait, hold on. The guy who told me over the phone, he just said that, hey, on your next ride, you will be charged. Whenever you will be charged, at that time, just call us back and we're gonna refund you the amount. So what are you talking about right now? So she's saying, no, this is our policy. I said, wait, if it is your policy, then why don't the agent who just told me earlier that I should get the refund, why didn't he tell me that, hey, uh, if you have to take the ride on the same day? He didn't mention that. So right now, why you are making this policy up? Then she put me into the hold for 1 minute. And afterward, I believe she spoke with some of her supervisors or someone. She gave me a solutions was, hey, I'm gonna give you $1 discount, which means total was $4. So $1 she gonna give me a refund, and then other $3 she would not gonna give the refund. I said, all right, no, but I have learned my lessons because I can't spend arguing with you while traveling over the subway. So eventually, I have learned that next times, whenever somebody says you, hey, we're gonna give you a refund or we're gonna give you free stuff, understand all the conditions, understand all the requirement, dude. So that shit is crazy. And again, the reasons I was too much rush is because, bro, the bus, this shit is taking like 10 or 15 minutes to wait into the bus stations to get the bus. And if I wait for the bus stations, what's hanging on your door? Dude, this is nothing hanging. That's my cloth. Are you kidding me? So that is the reasons I immediately took their lime and then went to the stations. And you know what is more crazy? On that day, I was going as usual. I was just riding the lime into the main road because if you do not ride the lime in the main road, scooter in the main road, sometime when you are riding into the sidewalk, suddenly you have a bump. Other times the pedestrian who is walking, so you don't have to deal with those people's criticisms. Damn, bro, this one guy, he was completely cut me off front of me. So there was a red light, and I was going front of him. This is, I mean, African American guy who was riding a sedan car, and immediately he just rushed through front of me. And whenever he rushed through front of me, I got shocked. What the heck is going on? I have a full right. So eventually I don't have time to just argue with him, but I have to just, ride by myself and went to the subway stations very quickly. And I'm not sure whether you guys can notice it or not. My eyes was, off so badly because last night I didn't sleep. I find him for you. No, no, this guy is crazy, dude. I don't like to deal with the crazy people because if one of the analogy which I tell myself whenever dealing with this kind of people, if the dog is barking, the crazy dog, like crazy mad dog who is barking, and if the dog comes and bites your leg, will you gonna bite back to the dog's leg? Hell no. You know that this dog is crazy, and if you go and try to bite his leg, then that doesn't make any sense. So that is the reasons whenever this kind of situation I came close to, immediately I just leave work because those people are crazy. They don't understand the situation. I had to leave now because it's like 10 minutes, and tomorrow again I had to wake up at maybe at 6 or maybe 7 a.m. And we're gonna catch up tomorrow. Stay blessed, stay safe, and we'll play also Roblox because past few days I didn't play Roblox a lot. The reason was very busy with all studies, work, as well as some other and yep, I work. I'm gonna tell you more details because if I start telling my work, all kind of stuff, and I swear to God, some people will gonna ask many questions, and the 12 o'clock will turn into 1 o'clock because it happened in my other stream as well. Disney, I'm gonna just tell you.